Hey YouTube, Lightning Chad here, bringing you another black and white Wi-Fi battle. This time against a guy called BaytoONe, and I hope you enjoy this Pokemon battle. Also, I'm using a couple of new Pokemon, actually 5 new Pokemon in this team, and it's actually an all-around good team. And let's get started. I'm going to lead up with my dead fossil, which is actually an Aerodactyl, who is instead, so that is awesome. So now I'll be able to use him, but unfortunately I get completely outplayed in the first 2 turns. My taunt gets backfired because I predicted the Leech Seed, and he's going to just use Seed Bomb, and then he's going to finish me off with an Ice Shard. So really, I wasted my lead. That is horrible. Anyway, I'm going to go into my Milk Tank now, my physical wall of this team. He's going to be forced to switch out, pretty much knowing that I can wall him. I don't know why he sent in this Pokemon, but it works for me because I'm going to Toxic him. I do know this guy has the Shed Skin, but I think he might have the Moix on it, which is cool for me, not for him. So now I'm going to Seismic Toss until he gets out of the range where Toxic will either finish him off or my Seismic Toss will. Either way, I'm Toxic stalling him. So here now he's at a range that Seismic Toss will take him out, so that's all good. And I'm at a nice amount of health, that is also good. But here he decides to I'm getting ahead. Anyway, he decides to send his Sazandora, which I obviously do not like this matchup. I thought the Focus Blast was coming, so I switched into my Alien Poo, but instead he goes to the Draco Meteor, which did a lot of damage. That did way too much to my liking, so I'm going to go into my Blastoise, my main special ball. But he made a nice play here and went for the U-turn. That caught me off guard because usually if I were battling, I would use a full specially orientated Sazandora. But that didn't really work out in my favor. But he goes into his Slowbro, which is helpful for me because I can stall him, but I'm not sure if he can stall me. I'm going to Toxic. He's going to go for the Body Slam, hoping for the power, but he doesn't get it. So now, considering that I think he'll possibly go for the Body Slam again, I am going to switch out into my Ghost type Pokemon, my Wall Shadow called Gengar, who is a shiny Gengar, but he will predict that, nice play on his part, and go for the Surf. Unfortunately for me, that did way too much to my Gengar. I do know that Gengar is frail, but that did not do that did way too much for my liking, so I'm just going to take him out with the Shadow Ball. Then I'm going to get buffed by Hail, but now here, he's gambling if I'm Modest or not, but I'm C-mid, so I'll be able to take him out with the Focus Blast, seeing as though Gengar has too high of a speed than his Sazandora. So now he is down, and now he's going to send his Dentura thing, and I'm going to just Shadow Ball him straight away to get that nice damage off. And unfortunately, it doesn't die, and I'll fade from my Life Orb Recall. But I would have died then after the Volt Switch, even if I wasn't hit by that Surf or not, so that doesn't really matter. I'm going to go into my Mamoswine just to finish him off with the Ice Shard, but he'll predict that and switch into his Abomasnow. So my Ice Shard will be do neutral damage, but even though I have the Focus Sash, I do not like the matchup, so I'm going to switch out of there, and he's going to go for the Wood Hammer. It's going to do quite a lot to my Milk Tank, so here I'm just going to wait for the after turn effects to happen, then I'm going to go for the Milk Drink, recover all that health back that I lost earlier and just then, and he's going to continue going for the Wood Hammer. It is doing quite a fair bit, but my Milk Drink is healing more than how much that Wood Hammer is doing to me. So I'm going to use Milk Drink one more time as he goes to the Seed Bomb, figuring that I'm recall stalling him. So to me that is not good at all, and I am planning to Toxic him back, which is very nice, so now I can guarantee I can stall him to hell. So now he's going to Seed Bomb once again, but it's not doing that much. Now here I know I can live another Seed Bomb or the Wood Hammer, and I am faster, so after I hit him I can heal that damage off. The Seismic Toss hits, and here I was positive that Toxic will take him out. The Toxic Poison will take him out this turn, but unfortunately he just barely lives, and he's going to go for the Ice Shard. If that were me, I would have just gone for the Wood Hammer, but maybe he predicted my Seismic Toss, but that doesn't really matter, because either way his Abomasnow will die from the poison damage. So that's all good, and my Miltank is at a nice health. So here, I know he's going to be faster than me, so I'm going to try and take that Thunder, and I'm going to go straight for the Seismic Toss. And luckily for me, I do live the Thunder with 76 HP. Then Hail will put me on 52. Then I'm going to go back up to 76. Because consider all Hail and Sandstorm pretty much cancel out the leftovers. So that isn't that good. But now he's down to his last Pokemon, which is good for me. It is a Torterra, and anytime I felt like I could bring in my Mamoswine and hit him with an Icicle Crash. So here I know it's my game pretty much. I still have 4 perks, but I'm gonna try and stall him out with my Miltank, because Miltank and Gengar were key in this match. They did fantastically well, and that was really nice. So anyway, he's gonna curse here. Seems though he's gonna try and sweep my team. Doesn't bother me one bit, but here I'm just gonna seal the deal by going for the Toxic. Luckily it hits. I don't usually miss with Toxic, so that's all good. And now this pretty much puts a timer on his side for how long it will take for Toxic to take him out. This is really bad for a person if they only have 1 Pokemon left. It would be okay if it was normal poison, but it's not in this case. Anyway, now I'm just going to try and whittle his HP down using the Seismic Toss over and over and over again until the Toxic takes him out. As I said before, it is definitely my game, so just pretty much for the rest of this battle, I'm just going to talk about this team. This team was based around making over 2 main walls, a backup wall, which is my Rankarusu, and my 2 main walls, my Miltank and my Blastoise. Then for my lead, I had an Aerodactyl because it could learn both Taunt and Stealth Rocks, and it was very fast too. That is what I had in mind, to Taunt then Stealth Rock. And then for my 2 last slots will be 1 special attacker and 1 physical attacker. My special attacker is Gengar, which is also my spin blocker, and my Mamoswine, which is my Focus Sasha. It is meant to come in and do a lot of damage to pretty much anything, and that is the game. I did lower the score, purposely letting him kill my Blastoise and my Rankarusu. Either way, a good game. I really enjoyed, and I hope you did too. Rate, comment, subscribe, and leave a big thumbs up. Peace.